the products of Joe Bartolone. If you don't know who Joe Bartolone is, he's a funny guy, and honestly, one of my favorite creators, and I strive to be just like him. So we're gonna react to this one. I don't know what this word says, but hopefully it's a good vid.
This is Joe Bartolozzi. Loud, raging, screaming. And online, that's how you win. Bigger reactions, bigger personalities, losing control on purpose. The algorithm rewards the loudest version of yourself. And for a while, Joe looked exactly like that. He wore a white beanie, a wife beater, and yelled at things. That was the Joe Bart character. But there's another side of him that most creators never show.
I do not currently believe in a singular or one God.
Honest.
Yeah, bro, he really does get into those discussions, man. But he's funny as heck, man.
Authentic and philosophical.
I don't know who I am.
A side of him that, on paper, shouldn't work. I mean, when you're getting 20 million
Joe Bartolone!
views a video, you don't quit TikTok and switch your major to philosophy.
Is he Italian? Like...
But Joe did, because he decided he wasn't going to let the algorithm force him into a box. And somehow, despite becoming the opposite of who the internet tells creators they're supposed to be, he's completely rebuilt himself into one of the most authentic streamers on the planet. How did that happen? Well, it definitely wasn't overnight. Joe Bartolozzi, or as the internet knows him, Joe Bart, was born on February 6, 2002, and raised...
Oh shoot, so he's like, what, 24?
in small-town New Jersey. He ran track and field in high school, and he was good. I mean, he was really good. But he was even better at one thing: entertainment.
Why the entire outside of your toilet is covered in
Joe understood the strategy to going viral better than anyone else.
Low-key, Joe Bartolone is a genius. Like, the cover of this video looks super cool, but Joe Bartolone is probably one of the smartest streamers I've ever met in my life. Except for me. Well, I'm not a streamer. Let's just continue with the video.
The early days of TikTok didn't just change content, it changed attention itself. TikTok rewarded interruption. You had seconds, literally seconds, to make someone stop scrolling before they were gone forever. And Joe's high-octane style was built
That's why I don't post on TikTok, because all they're doing is like... Oh, yes. Yes. Yes! It's like, it's giving them pleasure. It's like they're gooning. Like, it's...
This moment. His content exploded. Loud storytelling, rage clips, unfiltered reaction that didn't give you time to think before you were already laughing. The views started climbing into the millions. And slowly, the white beanie, the wife beater, and the loud crash outs, that stopped becoming just content. It became identity.
Yo, he's also strong. Like, he hits the gym, man. You know, I've been hitting the gym. I just came back from a little swim practice to get my cardio up, get the abs working. You know, it's summer break. Gotta impress the ladies. Just kidding. But yeah, he's super strong. He always flexes on cam trying to mog us. It's just, he makes me feel bad about myself at the same time when I watch him.
Joe Bartolozzi had become a character. And after a while, a character he didn't want to be anymore.
It was a character, right, that I had to put on, and I hated it.
But what Joe didn't realize was that he was trapping himself in the exact place he didn't want to be. Once the internet associates you with a specific version of yourself, it rarely lets you escape it. Let me explain. Every big creator has a bit, a trait that makes them instantly recognizable in a crowded feed. Adapt never misses a trick shot. Queso is fat.
Proof that I'm skinny.
That's disgusting.
Los has a chipmunk voice. It basically is the blueprint to get viral clips. Find the thing you're known for.
Okay, so chat, what do we do? What's my thing? I'm so perfect, it sucks. You know? Oh yeah, Marlon's hot. I mean, I guess I can do the hot thing. I don't know, bro. Oh my god, he's so sexy. God.
And play into it. The internet doesn't reward complexity at a first glance. It rewards having an instantly recognizable identity. And at the beginning, it feels like a cheat code. The numbers go up, the clips circulate faster, people recognize you in public. You're known for something. But over time, and exactly like it did for Joe, something starts to shift. The bit stops feeling like something you perform and starts feeling like something you owe. What you have to do to get views.
this guy, bro. He's hitting some bars right now.
And this is what happened to Joe.
That person in that facade I had to do to create that character actually became me.
The anger, the yelling, the beanie, losing control of his emotions on camera. It stopped being a choice and started becoming an expectation. A costume Joe had to put on the moment the camera turned on. And the longer it went on, the harder it became to tell where the character ended and where the real Joe began.
Pretty gloomy day.
That's the trap of overnight success. Stay consistent, stay recognizable, stay inside the box the algorithm rewarded you for, until it becomes impossible to leave. But when Joe was faced with this blueprint, he didn't follow it.
He said F it.
This is someone pulling hundreds of millions of views off his rage reaction content, in a system that rewards repetition above anything else. Most creators at that point would optimize the character. They sharpen it, they scale it, and make it more extreme. Joe did the opposite.
Late 2021, I snapped out of it, and I was like, what the f*** am I doing?
He switched his major from exercise science to philosophy, started live streaming and posting long videos on YouTube. The same guy who once yelled about how to pronounce the word cran was now debating free will with his chat, breaking down religion, existentialism.
Yo, whenever I watch a Joe Bartoloni stream, I always feel like I'm gaining brain cells. It's the weirdest feeling, you know? It's the weirdest feeling ever. And I can't really explain it, you know? I just feel like I'm getting smarter.
Free will, the problem of evil. A new side of Joe nobody had ever seen. And this is where he realized exactly why reinventing yourself isn't easy. 25 million followers on TikTok, 2.2 billion likes. But when his first live stream went live, only 500 people tuned in. Now don't get me wrong, this is good for a new streamer, but
He should post. He should like make a TikTok. Join my live on Saturday night. We are going to absolute have the best time ever.
Wasn't the hype that Joe was expecting. But he started building quickly, and people came to like this new side of Joe. And once people understood him, that relationship changed entirely. They weren't just watching a character anymore, they were watching his authentic self. And that shift changes everything. His Twitch and YouTube kept growing off that shift. 5,000 average viewers turned into 10,000, then more. Long-form streaming gave something TikTok could never. Space. Space for deep, meaningful conversation. Space for
And another thing, cool part about him, he doesn't run constant ads. It's only one ad and then you're done. Just stay tuned. Keep on.
Prediction. Space for moments that don't resolve in 15 seconds. It gave Joe the space he needed to show this new side of him that the short-form algorithm never captured. But the part of Joe's story that most people connect with the most is also what cost him the most.
And then this is where you kind of hit a crossroads.
The internet romanticizes authenticity, but authenticity is dangerous online. The second your content stops being a character and starts
Oh my god, that's true. If you're talking about God and like that stuff, there's gonna be real religious people that are gonna wanna kill you.
Becoming your actual thoughts, your actual emotions, your actual life, the line between creator and person starts disappearing. And for Joe, this meant letting everyone into the saddest parts of his life.
Bro, I have chatters that deal with this. Like, I've had chatters that have, like, died of cancer.
Had chatters that have like, oh.
And they're, like, fucking, like, 15, man.
When you play a character, you can eventually turn it off. The stream ends, the costume comes off, and you go back to being yourself. But Joe stopped hiding behind a
I don't
character.
want this to be a sad ending. Come on. Turn it up with like he got a new dog or something at the end.
Years ago, which means the stream keeps following him, even when the cameras aren't rolling. Most creators would hide these personal moments. Vulnerability usually breaks the performance. It ruins the illusion that everything is under control. But Joe leaves these moments in on purpose. That's the difference. When he cries on stream, it doesn't feel like some calculated moment designed for sympathy. When he talks about burnout, loneliness, and fear of death,
And he said, I love you, Joe. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
it doesn't feel like content engineered for engagement. It feels raw in a way the
Dude. Oh.
internet usually edits out. And because of that, people stopped feeling like they were watching a content creator. They started feeling like they actually knew him. And that's really the paradox of Joe Bartolozzi. Because on the surface, he looks like the exact type of creator the modern internet was designed for. Loud, chaotic, explosive. Which he still is when he wants to be. But underneath all of that, is someone almost completely opposite from the character he started out as.
Your life is still worth living, man. You're in high school. You have so many years ahead of you.
Emotional in a way most creators are terrified to be once millions of people are constantly.
If someone, let's say, 20 years later, I'm a good streamer, and someone says I may kill myself, I'll take two approaches. If I feel like they're joking, then I won't be like, all right, bro, stop it. Like, I will address the matter, as in, don't do it. And also, and then the second approach is you better chat. We're gonna pin your chats, and I better see you chatting tomorrow. You know,
Watching
that's like
them.
the
And
two
yet,
things I'll do.
that's the exact reason we watch Joe Bart. Thanks for watching, guys.
Woo! That was a W documentary. I will subscribe to this guy. That was a good documentary. It's a good replace for a golf cart. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're so close to hitting 300 subscribers. Maybe we can be able to hit the 500 by the end of summer. We're on the road to it. Just keep on subscribing. I love you boys. See you in the next.